Hello and welcome to afaqs CMO Dialogues. Today we have with us Mr. Partho Banerjee, Head Marketing and Sales, Maruti Suzuki, India. Mr. Banerjee began his career at Maruti Suzuki and has been at the company for the past 34 years. He has worked across various verticals in MSIL, including sales, marketing, and production engineering. We welcome you to our CMO Dialogues and we really look forward to having this conversation.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me.
It's been a few months since you joined, since you've taken on this new role. What are your top priority areas for this upcoming year?
Vinita, the very important thing for me this year is, after taking over, is that how we can give a better experience to the customer and further increase the brand equity of Maruti Suzuki. And in order for doing that, it is very important that we understand much more the needs of the customer and how we can serve them better.
So, what are the campaigns that you're going to be working on this year? If you could tell us about some of the marketing plans for this year.
Just to take care of the customer, you need to do many things. One is the marketing campaigns, but other than that, it is very important to understand the needs of the customer and accordingly you pitch in the right products. So I will start with the product first because the important thing in our business is the product also. If you would like to recall that we have launched the new Swift actually in the premium hatch segment actually. The response has been wonderful. It has regenerated the premium hatch segment. With the launch of that model within the first 2 months, we did close to 35,000 sales.
Oh, wow.
And I need to tell you one more thing, that these numbers are without our CNG variant.
Okay.
Right now, we have launched only in the petrol variant. So we are doing this number only in the petrol variant. Last year, we used to do close to 10 to 11,000 petrol vehicles per month actually. And CNG used to contribute around 2.5 to 3.5 thousands per month actually. Then for the small cars, hatch segment, I think we are the one who are taking care of the entry-level segment cars. Be the Alto K10, be the Celerio, Espresso. There we have launched the Dream Series edition. And I think you all will be knowing the response has been very positive. I think in our showrooms, there is a very good traction. These are just the early, I would say, the results. We have got close to 21,000 bookings. Now, what we are trying to do is how we are going to make this customer upgrade to a four-wheeler, because their profiles are like that many of our finance companies, they are not able to finance them as per the RBI guidelines. But there is a huge amount of interest among these people. So that's why I keep on saying, and I firmly believe that if the motorization has to increase in India and the car penetration is bound to go up, the hatch segment has to come back. It's a matter of time. It may take 2 years or 3 years. That is a point of discussion. But one thing is very clear. Everybody is not going to upgrade the R&D to a mid SUV or a SUV. So that is from the product per se. Other than that, we have launched some more limited edition I would like to share with you. In Brezza, we have launched a limited edition. Then in France, we launched the Velocity edition. Very recently, we have launched a limited edition in the Ignis also. Now, coming to the marketing part of it, Vinita, if we launch some new product, it is very important for us to reach to our customer and to convey the message that what exactly is this product all about and how it is really going to make a difference to you. So in that regard, we are majorly focusing on the digital marketing actually. It is very one-on-one actually. And we have got a huge customer database. We are trying to do is the data analytics, and we are trying to reach to them through our CRM program. Other than that, top of it, we are trying to do something new innovations, be it on the digital front, out of home, and the traditional media also, we are doing it. So recently you would have seen we are there in almost all the so-called events of the year, like the World Cup form, as well as on the traditional channels also.
Right. But if you could speak about how the marketing spends have grown, how has Maruti's marketing and ad spends grown, and what is the media mix now going to look like with regard to, so digital is of course your focus, you said, but beyond digital.
Nita, I can't share with you the numbers being a listed company, but I can tell you that last year the mix was 35% digital and balance was in that our traditional marketing, the print, the TV, the out of home. All this was typically the mix actually, and close to I think 1,200 crores. Sanjeev, that was around 1,200 crores was our total marketing spends actually, which we did in the last financial year.
So you said that digital is a focus, and especially post-pandemic, digital has witnessed a massive growth, right? What are some of the emerging mediums for the automobile category?
See, what we are doing, Benita, is I will tell you, we are majorly focused on the hyperlocal. It's a call to action thing actually. We have got close to 4,000 sales outlet across the country. In all the big cities, if any customer who is having any intent to buy a car, so the hyperlocal is one tool by which in a radius of 10 kilometers, immediately we are able to catch the customer. And it's the speed of response that makes a difference. So we have got a very good system by which we are able to communicate with the customer through our channel partners and reaching closer to them. So it's a combination of digital and our field team that is going to make a difference in the automobile industry. At the same time, the websites, and if you talk about, we are going to revamp our total new website, which is, you have seen it also, and we are doing it on a continuous process actually. But I strongly believe it is the speed of response as soon as the customer is thinking, and if you're able to reach to them, that makes a hell of a difference.
The percentage of women consumers is now increasing in the automobile segment, and Maruti specifically has been seeing a good number of women consumers coming in. What are you planning to undertake any specific marketing initiatives to target women buyers?
Interesting number that the last 6 years we have sold more than 9 lakh vehicles. Uh, and I think it's a great number with a penetration of I think close to 12 to 13% actually, if I'm not wrong. And I think time to time we keep on doing many type of campaigns for our women customers, the Women's Day. Plus, I think we believe that it is not only the campaigns, but the way we try to really take care of them when they come for servicing. Many of our workshops we are having now, the female service advisors actually, they play a very major role. Many places we have even the drivers who are going to pick up and drop the cars actually, they are the female drivers. We want to give them that comfort actually. And many of our now sales persons are also women actually, so that there is a better sort of communication happening with them.
In a recent interview, you have spoken about the car subscription model gaining traction. How do you see that changing the automobile market?
What I was saying was this: popular in the developed countries like US, who is the customer for this particular model, the subscription model? It's typically a person who is there in a place for 8 to 9 months on some assignment. And after that, he is very sure that he is not going to stay there. So he looks for this subscription model. So it is very convenient for him that he can use the car for 8, 9 months, 1 year, and after that he can just give it back and then he can move ahead actually. So if you see generally the metro cities like Bangalore, Hyderabad, these are the cities where we are seeing a very good traction. And we have just crossed the 10,000 mark actually, which is a very, I think, it's good number actually. Since inception now we have been able to do close to 10,000 customers. And we feel that we need to keep on pursuing with it because this is a new concept. It will take time actually, because still in India, people, those who want to stay, they prefer to own it actually than to go for the subscription model.
Great. How is Maruti enabling the growth of this new form of? So it's not really buying, right? So does this drive sales for you?
Actually, what happens is this: if you are interested in a subscription model, so we get your vehicle financed, and you pay a monthly EMI to us actually.
Okay.
So which takes care of your basically the servicing part, any sort of breakdowns, anything which happens, we take care of it. You have to only fill the fuel and you have to drive it actually. That's it. Rest, all maintenance, everything is taken care of.
What is the kind of marketing initiative that you plan to take to push the model further?
Oh, we have gotten a whole unit there who they are working for the subscription model. And for doing this, actually, we are identifying that typically the profile of the customers. This is a little bit more of a target marketing, which is being done actually. This is not mass media marketing actually. So we are identifying the customer profiles. The team is going there, pitching in, and they're explaining to them that what is the benefit of this subscription model, and accordingly the things are taken forward.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.